Good morning, everyone. I am Adamu, Yahaya by name, and I'm presenting on the topic liquidity creation and performance with evidence from deposit money banks in Nigeria. It is worthy of note to know that liquidity creation is one of the basic functions of banks, and over time, a lot of work has been done on liquidity creation, especially comparing the performance of liquidity creation and bank capital, or bank capital relationship between bank capital and liquidity creation. But limited studies have been done so far on the relationship between liquidity creation and bank performance, most especially from developing country or from African or sub-Saharan country. This is why my study is focusing on one of those countries with largest population or biggest economy within the sub-Saharan country, which is Nigeria. So the study will now look at, or is about to look at, the liquidity creation and performance with evidence from deposit money banks in Nigeria. There has been issue over time that liquidity creation affects performance and how it affects performance. But such studies has not been conducted in the context of sub-Saharan Africa. So this study is aimed at bridging that gap by looking at this shortcoming or the gap and also filling it. So based on this study, we shall also look at other issues in the hypothesis to see how the relationship between deposit ratio affect bank performance, as well as how loan ratio affect performance, as well as how the liquidity creation also affect performance. A lot of literature has been done, but limited has been done in the area of, or in the context of sub-Saharan Africa, which is our major focus now. The study will use a total number of 14 deposit money banks in the context of Nigeria, which have been quoted in Nigerian Stock Exchange between the period of 2010 to 2008, which constitutes 9 years period to be precise. And the analysis or estimation technique to be used is the classical ordinary least square technique. Errors are being corrected as problem encountered in the model in terms of heterogeneity and autocorrelation are being addressed, as can be seen from the analysis of the result. The findings from the result reveal a significant negative association between liquidity creation and bank performance, meaning that there is an inverse relationship between liquidity creation and bank performance. This supports the financial fragility crowding out hypothesis, which says that such inverse relationship exists between liquidity creation and bank performance. So in our hypothesis, all the hypotheses have been supported except where we try to measure or test the relationship between loan ratio and bank performance. While under the, we have two proxies of bank performance, the return on asset and return on equity. For the return on asset, the result was significant, but the return on equity it was insignificant. In conclusion, it is to be noted that liquidity creation plays a very, very important role on bank performance. As such, generally, it's one of the critical functions of banks. So it is very, very important for the bank to be very, very attentive when it comes to the issue of liquidity creation, because it plays a very, very important role in that aspect. So there is need for the banks to make decisions that will be very, very suitable to the bank based on the peculiarities of the banks. With that, we believe that such relations